So, important things to note about these draft picks. That bro you see is Boomerang, not Hammer Bro. So, Blue Match, obviously the best one. So, Coates, you're muted, but what do you think of, when you get back, just tell me, what do you think of Boomerang Bro as opposed to Hammer Bro? Alright, I'm gonna have to do solo commentary for a while. Let's go.
Alright, my bad, I heard you. I was just talking to my friend. Okay, so you asked about Hammer Bro and
Boomerang Bro.
Boomerang Bro.
Because that's the bro we're up against.
Ah, man, it's so tough. I think they're definitely the three, like the character, like color variant, is by far the most well-designed one. The fact that we always debate over which color is the best just goes to show you how well-designed it is. I'm trying out, I've always been big on Boomerang Bro, but I'm trying out Hammer Bro a little bit more. I might switch back soon, but I think on paper, Hammer Bro or Fire Bro should be the best, but it's kind of hard to say.
So, player 2 here, I have to look at who this is. Cactus, he took Dry Bones. I agree with that pick a lot, actually. Dry Bones opens up a lot of options for the Bowser team because he has such good chemistry with Bowser without hurting your team star. So he can go like Toadworth, Mario, Toadette, and it won't cost him anything.
So I wasn't looking, but correct me if I'm wrong. So Nude Cactus got first pick and went Bowser, and then Sanders went DK Hammer Bro, or DK Boomerang Bro, I should say.
It was, yeah, DK Boomerang Bro. And
a
then
little bit of
were after
and then
Petey and Yoshi.
Petey and Yoshi, yeah. So yeah, in terms of paper draft and like drafting theory, DK Hammer Bro is probably one of the best responses to a Bowser first pick that you could have. Obviously, there's a ton of options. I don't want to go out and say it's objectively the best because there are, there's always stuff like player preference and character. Which character you're comfortable with. If you can't hit home runs if you can't hit well with DK, then, maybe go for a Birdo Cat instead. But DK Bro is definitely one of the more standard picks because not only do you get a great infielder and great captain character with DK, but you also get Hammer Bro, which is incredibly good home run hitter, as well as you're taking Hammer Bro away from the Bowser team. So all in all, it's just a very solid option. The downside is, of course, you do turn up the opportunity for Birdo Captain, where a lot of players do like Birdo Captain because the star thing's only 1 star. But on the plus side, if you take Birdo Captain, then you're giving up DK to the other team most likely. Drafting is very interesting.
We still haven't seen Pianta go. What the hell?
Yeah, what is going on, everybody?
Hey, and we have Joey just joining us on commentary for a bit. So Joey just played on stream, and Joey will be playing the next game.
Yeah, but I'll hop in for the games I'm not on.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So I missed the draft on this one, but
Alright, it was pretty standard actually.
Yeah, it looks pretty
normal
standard
meta.
so far.
So-
Diddy is interesting.
Take Pianta early enough. Pianta went to or whatever.
And we have Toadette here from Thanners.
Oh shit, we have Toadette. She's good.
Yeah.
The thing with Pianta is, I feel like once someone takes Noki, they can push Pianta back like a good amount. Because the other person's more likely to not take Pianta without Noki, I think.
Joey, the difference between having an infield with Pianta and having or DK, and having an infield without Pianta or DK is staggering. We saw it in your game. That cost Evil Walrus an entire run just because he didn't have Pianta.
Yeah, there was a point without Laser, which was a little bit tough for him.
Yeah,
I'm a very big fan of Laser in the infield. I really like Thanners' team here. Double Laser infield, you got Boo and King Boo, you got Pianta plus Noki with chemistry, Hammer Bro or Boomerang Bro in there. Paratroopa. It's a very strong team. I really like it.
I agree. I'm excited to see what Toadette can do.
I just think Thanners' team's a lot better here. I
do agree. I think Thanners drafted incredibly well.
The only thing that I think who's this Cactus has over Thanners is Cactus is running Yoshi instead of Toadette, and that's not really that big a difference.
Yeah, and I think for Cactus, the PD on third, I don't know if that's staying. I don't know if he just hasn't moved his fielders around. I hope not, at least.
Yeah, I think switching PD for Bowser is just better here because you have a
I gotta
Chemthrow
say
from.
that Waluigi you picked snazzy as hell.
I do like to see Waluigi. It is refreshing to see some other pitchers other than like Boo Diddy Dixie.
Yeah, it's
Here's the
definitely.
thing, the
like-
last pick is Mario, he just doesn't know.
I'm
I
surprised
mean,
Mario
Mario
hasn't
knocked
gone
it
yet.
down to Mario easily knocked it down to 3 stars.
It's gonna be Mario Toadsworth is the last 2 picks.
Toadsworth is a likely candidate here.
So does Mario not
I
go
don't
too
think
often?
You can't throw Toadsworth in the outfield. That's the problem. Mario, you can just throw him out
You
there.
could stick Toadsworth in center if you really need to.
There's a Luigi.
No! Why would you ever take Luigi over Mario? You just
That-
worse.
I don't know if I agree with that one. It might just be personal preference, like comfortability.
Yeah, I
Okay,
probably would have gone
Both
Mario,
Mario and
or
Toadsworth. Go
Toadsworth or
this
something
game.
like that.
Yeah, that's
That is
definitely
a try.
Or Wario too.
Yeah, Wario too on the field. That's
Yeah, I was gonna
definitely-
comment on
Eh.
Wario there.
I
Wario
think
is
Mario's
like
very overrated.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
he's
not big on
slightly
him.
overrated.
I think Pianta's just better.
Yeah,
As an
I think I
infielder,
agree.
they usually compare with each other. I think Wario has a slightly, again, we're trying to figure this out with modding. We're trying to get the numbers like official, but at least from what players have reported, Wario seems to have a bit better of a dive than Pianta, but Pianta has laser, and Pianta's a more consistent home run hitter. In contrast, Wario has a star swing. Personally, I just don't think the star swing is that good because it's only good with 2 outs.
Yeah, I
Other than
agree.
that, it's very risky. Yeah.
But Wario has sliding catch, right? So
Yes, he does. Pianta
So-
doesn't.
and I
Pianta
think
just
he's a
has
little faster. I don't know. You would know better than I do if he's faster.
Pianta's a lot slower than Wario.
Yeah, I don't know Wario's speed,
Yeah.
but he's like deceptively a little
Wario's
quick.
30, Pianta's 10. Unless you're blue, in which case it's 20, but then you lose out on a lot of that potential.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think there's much of a reason to not go with the Pink Menace.
Blue blob, 20. Every point of speed matters. Let's
Yeah,
be
that's
real.
true. I mean,
Yeah.
you see Blue Madge sometimes
Yeah.
even out some stuff that maybe Red
Yeah.
Madge doesn't get.
Yeah,
That's a
it's always
great meme.
I love that meme too. Blue Madge makes it.
Yeah, Blue Madge would have made it, dude.
Blue Madge makes it. Yeah, I do like this. I want to point out to my Thanos' team. So one of the only drawback to like a DK or just Pianta in general is that he has anti-chemistry with PD, but Thanos just doesn't have PD on his team, so that will not be an issue.
Yeah, I've
so
heard,
again, I think Thanos just drafted very well this game.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard PD is a little less. No, not that he's less powerful, but like he's a little weaker on net play just by a matter of difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
Netplay,
that.
those 1 or 2 frames that you have a little bit of delay, it does kind of, it makes batting a little bit more difficult. And with a character like Petey, where you have to be very precise with where you're hitting the ball on the bat, it could really make him weaker.
Yeah, I could see that. I definitely agree. It is a lot harder. I know this
Yeah.
is like my first venture into net play,
Yeah.
and well, I mean, I could hit the ball.
Hey,
Yeah.
you hit that great dinger last game.
What's that?
Yeah.
You hit that great dinger last game.
I did. I was super hyped about that. That actually kind of got me a lot more comfortable in the game because I was a little nervous going into it because I was like
Yeah.
not terribly comfortable in net play.
Oh yeah, we were hyping it up too beforehand. We were saying that this is one of the best net players versus a club player, and we're gonna
Yeah.
see how they match up.
I gotta represent, man.
Yeah, exactly. You're the representative today. Wow,
So what do
no
you think
hits
of
that
the
inning.
option to play Magikoopa at shortstop instead of second
I
base?
fucking hate it.
I think Magikoopa as middle infield is a trend that needs to die. I don't think it's good.
I think it's like an emergency pick, and if you have any, I
Yeah.
think even because Yoshi's on that team, right?
Yeah, Yoshi's there.
So I think I'd. But who do you put at?
Oh, is that gonna be
hold on,
put it wall jump?
Oh
No,
no.
not gonna wall jump. Wall
That
jump
must have
would
been a
have caught that.
misinput.
I think so. I think wall jump catches that too.
Yeah, definitely.
It was
I
wall
don't
jump.
know too much about wall jump heights, but that is a play that Toadette makes, so
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, like Toda got to the wall in time, just no jumping.
She got to the wall. I don't know if any other wall jumpers even get that.
Yeah, that was a very
yeah.
fast flying.
Other wall jumps can definitely jump high enough, but they're not getting to the wall in time. And that's one of the tough things about wall jump, which is why Toadette is like more of a new meta pick, because wall jump is hard to implement because no one gets to the wall in time except for Toadette.
I would love to see Toadette start to shine a little bit, at least when we play. I know you guys are a little higher on her than we are. I'd like to see it. That might go right to Pianta. Yep.
Yeah, something a lot of people don't know about Birdo is that the further you jam her, the less far her weird ball goes. So if you can jam Birdo on her start swing, it'll often end up in that range where it's just directly 2-1 kill.
Yeah, you really want to get it off the end of the bat. That's generally her best zone. You'll hit it up the middle quite often if you get the end of the bat.
Definitely. We're on to King Boo here. Opts to go righty King Boo. I spoke with Stannard.
Yes.
He's definitely a lot more comfortable with righty King Boo.
And I've never really seen much lefty King Boo. I know Walrus pulled it out, and he was telling me that he's more comfortable just with lefties in general. But I feel like righty King Boo feels fine, since he generally doesn't pull the ball as often as he hits the opposite.
You can do both with his mid.
Yes, that is
It's
true.
probably a comfort thing that you push more.
That makes sense.
On to Yoshi here. And, I talk a lot about how Toadette's bat's really good, but Yoshi's bat is equally good, if not better. Because
go.
that 9 speed is huge.
It's insane.
It's not like Boo, where sometimes you get a hit and it's a free double, but it is entirely possible for Yoshi and Toadette to get hits where even if your opponent does not make an error, it is a double, because they're just so fast.
Yeah, no, definitely. Anything that goes slightly into the gap can, if you don't have a fast enough outfielder. That was almost a really filthy Waluigi.
That was almost pretty hype, yeah. I mean, this Magichem boosted Waluigi's batting power a lot.
Which is actually pretty good, because Waluigi, his bat can be a little pitiful at times.
Alright, I disconnected for a bit.
Oh, no problem. So, honestly, the pitching has looked very good so far. Obviously, you're going to give up a run.
Players. I mean, we saw
one swing from Bowser.
Single and a Bowser dinger, and that is all the hits this game. Granted, it's only the third, but usually people put their best hitters up first, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you expect to see more early runs and then maybe a dull zone for the next couple innings, but this is been a bit of a pitcher's duel so far. Ooh,
yeah, definitely do not sleep on Waluigi. I know he's pretty unpopular, and he's definitely a huge step down from what we see out of better pitchers, but he is by no means a drill pitcher.
Oh, definitely not. You know what I think happens pretty often is when a pitcher, or any character for that matter, falls out of the meta to a better pick, people
through a beam.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. And again, that was a close one.
Yeah, I don't think that would have hit Dixie.
That was close. I think that was actually just a strike on its own.
Yeah.
But I feel like when a character kind of falls out of the meta, people tend to drop them off entirely. When they're still pretty valid picks, there just may be a better option. But it could be a good mix-up, or even just they're still very viable. And you see that with Waluigi, I think.
I mean, I think that can be said about basically any low tier. Like, I know I used to be like huge on Don't Take Peach, worst character ever. But every character in this game, even the ones that I think are pretty much irredeemable compared to the other ones,
we're walking down to here.
They will add more to your team.
I think the fact that you can get like most characters to work is just goes to show you how well balanced the game is. Like there are clear like top tiers and bottom tiers and stuff like that, but like I'm hard pressed to say anyone's unviable. I think there's really only 3 unviable characters, but even then people can make them
I'd
work.
I'd go zero.
Really? I think the babies and Koopa are tough.
Baby Mario, I think he creeps into the slightly viable section, but I think Baby Luigi is just so hard to justify.
See, here's the thing, okay? Baby Mario, this is not just me saying this. Most people who play the game, like with a lot of random characters, or like
that's gonna land.
A lot of practice. Baby Mario is one of the best.
Yeah, I think he's got a solid bet.
And
it just feels
Koopa, like I think he sucks. I really do. But there's a guy on the Discord, shout out to the Discord.
Showtime, right?
Right. Named, I think it's Koopa Showtime. Koopa.
Yeah, Showtime.
His tag. And he is
that's gonna change the back.
That is an amazing
tag. Wow.
I don't think anyone makes that but Madge. Madge's range is ridiculous.
Yeah. Shut up real quick.
There's a guy named Showtime. He makes that.
Alright, I think DK gets that.
Yeah,
no, that was really, really destroyed. No way DK
maybe.
gets that.
Maybe. We're talking hypotheticals. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
True.
The world may never know.
The world may never know exactly.
But dude, I'd love to see a PD dinger. Love PD dingers.
Yeah, PD definitely more difficult on Netplay, but like, you know, Gil has played Netplay games and still hit home runs with PD.
Everyone.
It kinda-
We've seen PD dingers out of everyone, basically. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like you put him on Netplay, all of a sudden, 0 OBP, never does
Right.
anything.
You know, I was playing against
wow.
Walrus.
Holding the
and
ball there, not enough power.
When I hit that PD home run, he goes, you know, that's the first home run I've given up on Netplay. And I mean, I can't speak to how true that is, but I feel like that's, if anyone's gonna do it, it's PD, right?
Yeah.
He rips that ball.
Yeah.
Definitely
It's so
one of the
hard
best
to
here.
wall jump his home runs too, because they get out so fast.
Yeah.
They're so
He hits
high,
them very
too.
linearly.
Like, sometimes they're just too high, you can't reach them.
Yep.
Yeah. Or he just hits it too fast and you just can't get there in time.
One hell of a pitcher tool so far, though.
Yeah. Fanners' games tend to be like this, where it's like, you know, if he's significantly better than the person, then you'll mercy them, but if he gets a good match, it'll be a pitcher's duel. Yeah, a little accidental walk there. I doubt that was intentional. Yeah,
I mean,
you know,
hey,
Fanners
is
has
not
had...
winning. He's down.
Fanners, he is down right now. He's got a... Oh, whoa. Luigi hopping around a bit there. Getting a little excited, I guess.
He may be down, but he is in a very nice position right now. He's got first and third with
Yeah.
one out.
Yeah, with
I
with
think
Dinger.
Pianta, even
This
if
is
he...
a dinger. This is straight up dinger territory.
Yeah, chemistry with... Even if it's not a dinger, sack fly potential,
Yo,
especially...
that's sack
those-
fly.
I think that's oh, he didn't go back. I think no, that definitely would have
Who
scored.
made that?
Definitely
Yoshi's
would've
arm
scored
is
Kara.
too bad.
Very
That's a
bad.
run.
That was 2 bad arms in a row too, and that's gonna end the inning.
That's gonna end it. Wow. Yeah, that would have been tied right there too. Like,
Bit of
you
a
really
flub
need
there.
to.
Oh, how unfortunate. Honestly,
Yeah.
like, though, I'm probably going for Pink Menace Starflame. And that's
Oh wow!
Oh,
What a nice hit. I'm
Great
surprised
hit.
DK missed that. Honestly, it went through his
Yeah.
shoulder.
That was
yeah,
a great hit.
Magic doesn't miss that, but you don't play Magic shortstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Cactus showing us that some off-meta picks, as long as you're comfortable with them.
I mean, let's be real here. Luigi hasn't done anything this game.
He jumped
Yeah.
around
He
in the
hop
field.
around
a
in
bit.
the outfield like a jackass. That's what
He
he
did
did.
do that. And that's. Oh, that might not be
Is
two.
that a double? No, just one. But no runners advanced there, so overall good.
Yeah, you definitely take that if you're. I think both players are pretty neutral on that. You don't want to do a double play, but you know what?
All right,
You don't want
this,
to run around second.
this just in, Sticky Keys defeats Peacock 4-0.
No way. So Peacock maybe having a bit of an off day.
I think he was what, 1-2 or 2-1? He was like 8th seed by a very large margin.
Sticky,
And,
yeah, I believe so.
Peacock didn't
Sticky-
drop a game.
Yeah, going into this.
Yeah, I played Peacock. He beat me 2-0. It was his pitching was, I mean, just impeccable.
Yeah.
So that's pretty surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if Bones can help further this lead here. Pretty tricky at bat.
Without the you might just step on third there. All right, no.
I would just tag Luigi, yeah.
Yeah. Without the star, Bones is a lot worse. But
I made the same exact mistake yesterday, I believe against Walrus, where like guy was going to third, and all I had to do was just not move, and I would have gotten me out. But I tried throwing to first and was safe.
Wow!
that was a
Great
Thunder
lead
Bolt.
right there too.
Yeah,
Annihilate
perfect.
that one.
perfect pitch to avoid the glitch one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. If you
Yeah,
lead
what is it?
into
You want
a
to
good
pitch-
part of the bat, you're not going to get glitch one.
Yep.
Yeah, what is it? The outside that you said?
Yeah, you want him to hit it on the outside so it'll go down either the third or first base line,
Right.
depending on what
Right, those
handedness
those
there.
little jams are what gets the bunt going, I believe. Where it
I
pops
mean, that
up
might have
into
been
the air.
intentional, but for
Possibly.
retail,
I mean, I do think Boo into King Boo can definitely score a run. Like 2 slap hits could,
Yeah.
but
score.
I think
Boom
it's
here.
that
Really?
looks like strikeout.
Oh,
Get
oh,
that.
Oh,
okay, okay,
wow.
good shots.
You
I
know,
was gonna
you
say
guys
it's gonna
are
be
shit
good.
talking Magic Koopa, but
That makes every play.
Alrighty.
I mean,
I think
I'm
they're
not
just better.
good.
I think they're better infielders, and Magic's just one of the best third basemen. So I think it's like a bit of a handicap to like not put Magic third or first.
Who does Sanders have on or rather Cactus have on third?
PD. Oh yeah, Paratrooper.
right,
Yeah,
PD.
PD's on the
Yeah.
team. Yeah, PD.
Oh, wait, no, it's Paratroopa is
left.
I'm
Right.
done.
Yeah,
PD's
He's
No,
third.
no, he's got
He's third,
PD.
Dry Bones at first, and then Bowser catcher. Wildly outside.
Well, doesn't he have Diddy in left field?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I think I put Bowser on first. Probably.
I would
Bone
definitely
middle.
do. I would probably do Bowser at third and then PD catcher, because then you have Blazer at third base and chemistry from third to first.
I do not agree with this option. I think that was
The
a
slap
very foolish decision.
The slap it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you kind of
because-
do want to just go for that home run.
No,
You're,
no.
you're doubling your lead.
Yeah, I have to say here, you look at this game, it's a 1-0
great hit.
game, but the stars are so one-sided. I think you might think even Thanners might be in a better position here.
But
Yeah.
who's he going to spend his stars on? He is Paratrooper, sure, but does he even have another Stars player?
Oh, he's
got-
got Captain DK.
You got DK, so
Okay.
I could
another nice
definitely-
hit.
Oh, and no.
Oh,
But
no.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so he's
okay.
Okay, yeah, so he's in a good position here, I'd say. Definitely not
Yeah.
like.
Actually,
Definitely
we've
not
seen
over,
that
like, this is a-
Waluigi can do some work today.
You might as well
so-
call this a tied game.
Especially
Just
with
because of how well
Madge
Madge does it.
on first, this Waluigi.
Oh, if it gave him King Boo, he could have caught that.
So this is a very nicely placed Waluigi at the end. That's gonna be.
Gonna catch. Yeah, so
Like
Waluigi
that.
being a push hitter, can really, you push the ball towards left field with him.
King Boo into 2-star
I
swings.
think.
This is
Yeah.
This could be big.
Yeah, he's
Any
got to
one of
perform right
these
here.
attacks
This part of the lineup will come up once more. So
We just missed that one.
got 2 attempts here to get a run scored.
Yeah, this is a.
Oh,
I thought
wow.
he was gonna step into that.
I thought he would too.
Oh,
And there's a strikeout.
That was filth.
great pitching on
Yeah.
Cactus's part.
Yeah. Cactus is doing phenomenal this
Yeah,
tournament.
Cactus
both,
showing
both
that
in
he-
pools and in this bracket. He's
He
doing
definitely
really
came
well.
to play today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just burned the stars here.
Ah,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, and with a star chance.
Yeah,
you
basically,
just gotta go for it.
even if you use 2 stars, it's pretty much using 1 and.
Oh my god.
Porto
A
at
4-star
second
swing.
base.
A
Now
4-star
Star
swing.
exchange there is actually
Wow.
insane.
And just like that, there's no longer a star monopoly for Thanners. It's now 2-1 star.
That was a massive inning.
Wow,
Massive
that was
at
a
bat,
massive
really.
inning. And did I see Bowser up in the hole there?
I think you did.
Oh no. That's tough. I mean, yeah, if either of these two get on base, it's gonna be tough. Bowser, you probably are gonna walk him, and then you got mana first and third with 1 out or 2 or 0 outs.
Close.
That was big there, getting the star.
Luigi was up to bat. Were you really expecting him to do anything?
He really just has done nothing.
He hasn't done much this game yet.
I don't
Ooh,
like
good
Luigi.
pitch.
He's not a bad character, don't get me wrong. I just
Uh-huh.
think he's by far the most boring character in the game.
He's funny. He's a funny character.
He is
He-
funny.
He's got
Funny.
super jump and wall jump. Like, why?
I think if you really need, like, if you can't get Mario, I get taking Luigi, but Mario was on the table.
He hits home runs and does everything Luigi can.
All right, so you got a walk here. I'm assuming. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's gonna be a walk.
For the star too, but
I think it's I mean, it would be a doubling of the lead if Bowser hits. And I think Thanners respect Cactus is enough by this point to not pitch to Bowser.
his only run is from Bowser after all.
Yeah. That would be a very frustrating loss, just Bowser being the 1 run. Cactus is batting better though. 5 hits against Thanners is 2.
And wasn't
This
that
is the
Bowser
one part of the
the
lineup
first
here.
batter of the game?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just start off the game 1-0, if I remember correctly.
And I mean, hey, he's only 6 outs away.
I mean, think about it like this though. Pianta, he's not the best home run hitter, but he could smack one out.
damn, the ball actually be over.
What you
Oh
were
my
saying?
God.
Wow! Incredible! And just like that,
Oh my god.
I need it.
Back.
And it is back, and Thanners has a slight star lead. This is looking, oh my god, and a glitch bunt. You know what's ironic about that? Thanners actually supports banning bunting, so the fact that he glitch bunts to get out first, it's almost as if it's a protest to say, like, guys, look how stupid this is.
You know what? I'd say as long as it's legal, you may as well do it.
Jeez. Thanners is a completely different player right now. Double the amount of hits in just this inning from the entire game.
And he's got Captain DK.
Captain DK with,
on any hit here. That's how fast Toadette is. And it's a banana.
is it gonna catch?
He's gonna
No.
win.
No, he missed.
And he dives. That Toadette's going home. Oh
Toadette
my
is
god.
forward.
Oh my
She
god.
makes it barely
Oh
outside.
my god. Look at this. The
I
game
cannot
is
believe it.
completely 180.
We got
And no
boomerang.
outs,
You can
too.
go for a boomerang broke star swing if you want.
Oh my god.
You know, if I'm Cactus here, I'm taking a second before I throw the boomer. I'm taking a breather,
A quick breather, yeah.
collecting myself. Yeah, that was so.
All right.
Strikeout, though.
There's the
But
first out of the
next
inning.
is Boo and the King Boo.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're Sanders.
Wow,
A batter like
Oh,
Boo.
no.
Time,
Oh
he's just
my
too slow
God.
and doesn't make it. Wow.
That is so tough. I think a
That's who we've
DK,
been doing
you
work
know,
all this game, and then the one time he really needs it, just nothing.
yeah,
You know what Sanders?
it goes-
Sanders showing though. That's why he's a top dog.
yeah.
You got to get it done. All you need is one good inning. Oh no.
Wow.
Wow,
Oh,
okay.
that's
I mean, DK's gonna tag up.
Oh,
Oh my God,
That's just
Jimmy
gonna land.
doesn't make it. Did
No,
not make it.
I think with a
Do you know
dive,
who
he
would've
made
With a
it.
dive, he would get that.
Do
He
you
would.
know who would have made that catch?
Tell me.
Tell us, Hong-Zhi, who would have
Oh,
caught it?
say
it.
Tell us. Oh man. Okay, I honestly like. This has been an insane inning. I mean,
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
my
a
God,
fielder
Nick, you're
swap.
driving another runner.
Oh my god.
You feel like an idiot again.
this is
Luigi's
not
jumping.
the same player who was playing the first 7 innings. Sanders has really just flipped the switch and is just playing out of his mind right
Do you
now.
think he just picked up on Cactus's
It
pitching?
could be just exactly that.
Because it really just clicked.
It feels like at it like 7 innings into the game, Sanders only had 2 hits on the board over 7 innings, and then in the same 8th inning, I mean, Pianta led off the inning with a home run again.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
batted around.
he batted around the lineup. Wow, 2 to 9 hits and 6 runs in 1 inning. That just goes to show you that in this game, it is never over. You don't just look at the game and say, oh, 1 run in 2 innings. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Well, Sanders scored 6 in 1, so
Yeah, and you know what?
the game
That's
is
kinda,
never over.
It's kind of what his team is designed to do here. That's a nice
Yeah,
thing.
very
though.
spurt. Wow.
Wait,
Oh
No
no!
ground rule double.
All right, it's a
Oh
double.
wait, it
regardless.
isn't because King Boo.
Yeah. I just
Nice double there. And
Sanders-
Petey Dicker here can make this a bit more interesting.
Definitely. Like,
Nope.
Oh,
here's
there's
the
up the
thing.
middle.
If I'm in Cactus's situation here, I tell myself, don't give up. You can do this. Because the second you stop caring, and the second you're like, there's no way I can come back from this, that you're never gonna win.
And he's gonna
Right.
score here.
Oh, Laser!
Oh
No!
He should have gotten
no.
that.
Oh no! I think
no.
Laser gets there.
We could have seen a body check.
Yeah, true. We could have seen a body check. That would have been fun.
That would have been hype.
I want to comment on this too before, because there's so much going on. Sanders at bat. So, Pianta hit a home run there. Oh, let's see real quick. So Pianta hit a home run for Sanders. It was because Pianta pulled the ball to right field, or Sanders pulled the ball to right field with Pianta. It is more important in this game to pull and push the ball correctly than it is to get like perfect or nice contact. Wow!
Let's go, Blue Badge.
Blue Madge beating that out.
Blue
I
Badge
need-
is the meaning alive. Oh my god, these Waluigi.
And I want to mention too, if
we have seen Waluigi do so much this game.
Waluigi's
I
doing
think
great this game.
Even if he let up 6 runs in that 1 inning, I think he deserves to be the MVP for
Yeah,
Cactus.
for Nude. Cactus
I've never seen Waluigi perform that well at the plate.
Yeah,
Oh my God, Luigi.
and that's gonna end the inning.
Oh,
I want to say
man.
too with that Madge, Blue Madge makes it, and I don't think the other colors do. I also
Yeah,
think
that was
righty. If that Madge was righty, it wouldn't have made it for whatever
Oh
reason.
yeah, probably. For whatever reason, you're playing righty Madge.
Yeah. Well,
By the way, I see Sanders bunting with these characters he doesn't like the bats of. It's not a strat I ever really used. I
Mhm.
really like it.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad.
it's
'cause
interesting. Another
Because
cheap,
look,
another glitch.
He got 2
He
hits
got
off
2?
Toadette.
Okay.
And Toadette's the best base runner in the game.
Right.
Yeah, Toadette, another glitch bunt there. That ball was a little bit inside on Toadette's bat, and it was a glitch bunt. So kind of, again, at least we see a little bit of consistency in glitch bunts, so there's, a little bit of counterplay.
I think if
Again,
you
though,
just
Sanders is a-
Bunting offense.
Sanders is a big
Didn't
supporter
pay
of
off,
banning
but I
bunting,
think it
so
was a good
it's funny
idea.
that he's gotten 2 of those already.
See, I would be so sad to see bunting be banned entirely because it's just a part of the game, but glitch bunting feels really bad.
Yeah, especially as the
Hopefully,
game starts
in
to
the
grow, I
future.
feel like it is a bit of a bad look to see. Is that gonna be
Oh.
out?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
DK.
Nope.
Not wall jumping
I
there.
don't think
Sanders
Walker-
just running away with
would've
this
been
game right
so
now.
cool
Wow.
if Aces threw them, but
hmm
just
Oh,
like
no,
that.
is there a backup pitcher?
Tired.
I think Diddy's
here's
here.
Green Bones,
Yeah.
though.
Diddy is here or Bones, possibly. Just, you know, that's a nice swap.
I go
Ooh.
Waluigi first base, Bones into left, I guess, and Diddy pitching.
No, we're gonna see Madge pitcher.
Okay.
Okay, so I know Madge is a pitcher, but only the green and yellow versions. I mean, blue will work.
I
He's
think
not bad.
blue and red, they're just a little too fast.
Yoshi's
Yeah.
gonna get that though.
Yoshi gets that. You know who else gets that, by the way?
Diddy Kong?
No,
Yeah,
Diddy
probably.
gets that.
I don't know if Diddy actually gets that.
Hey,
Yeah,
right.
because Yoshi only entered the catching phase on like
Yeah.
close to the last frame.
Diddy does have a very, like, long
Oh,
dive.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, Petey's hitbox deceptively small.
Yeah, like you know, a lot of his noggin, it just doesn't count as a hitbox.
Yeah.
Alright, so I know, you know, it's not looking good again for Cactus right now, but, you know, Sanders
do
did
it.
pull through.
He can definitely
Sanders
do
pulled
it.
through 6 runs in the 8th inning. Like I said earlier, the game's never over.
Yeah,
You know,
anything
it's
could
not
happen.
over
I
until it's
know
over.
being down like 4+ runs going into like last inning is definitely a tight spot. So 6 runs is a pretty tall order.
Mm-hmm.
You want to
So
know the
even-
sad part, though? Do you want to know the sad part, though? Toadette would have made that.
Toadette does make that, yeah. See, you know, we're seeing the difference in the bunting too. So that bunt hit the outside of Diddy Kong's bat, so it
Yep.
just went down the baseline. But both of Toadette's bunts were on the inside of her bat, so it was a glitch bunt and popped up, and you know.
Yeah, I definitely don't think I agree with the Diddy pick here, especially since I feel like if you're gonna pick Diddy, you pretty much should just be pitching with him.
Yeah.
Unless for whatever reason, say we're not doing a paper draft and you can take Diddy as your captain.
Or a Dixie combo if you know,
Yep.
want to swap your pitcher out or something.
But if
What
you're
a
not
great
pitching,
drive on hit,
that was
though.
a
That's
very
That was
Drop
very good, yeah. There's a star chance into Birdo. I mean, this is definitely a good.
It's not captain.
Not
Oh,
Captain
not
Birdo.
captain.
Oh.
That's a bit tough.
And that's the
That's the game.
There it is. And that's the game. Wow, Sanders just
That was a
really putting on a show
phenomenal
for us.
game.
Yeah, that was a
Wow.
great game.
just one big inning, and that's all
A
it takes.
One
pitcher's
big
goal
inning's all it
to an
took.
explosion in the top of the 8th.
Mhm.
Phenomenal play by both players.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
could've
that
been
was an
anyone.
incredible game.
You know, it goes to show you once you get through the lineup, maybe this is
Mhm.
the 3rd, maybe 4th time, then people start getting
Mhm.
really comfortable against the pitching, and
Yeah.
you see a lot of runs come out.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that, you know, the dichotomy between like pitching and batting, you know, trying to figure out the other pitcher and, you know, trying to fake out the batter. I think Sanders just figured out Cactus's pitching in the 8th and capitalized off of it.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
You know, but you know, incredible game by these players. I mean, both of them played very, very well.